that position one actually happens here. My wrist and my forearm are on it. This is not a disarm. This is my dagger hand. This comes from sword and dagger or stick and dagger, right? So that when I collect this with my dagger, with my stick or my sword hand, and I strip this, and this comes up here, I'm not disarming it. I'm stabbing it. It just happens to come out while I'm doing it, right? If I don't have a dagger, chances are I'm not actually going to loop this hand under. What will happen is I'll loop this hand all the way up through, because this is still my stick hand. Or if I have a single weapon, this would be my knife hand possibly. This, you understand, parry and check, yeah? I'm not disarming. I'm on my way to hitting it. The fact that you're caught up in there is irrelevant to me. It's just good. Okay. So position two, right? We always go position one, and then position two. Why? Because if I try to do this, he's gonna yank it up and do that. That's why this is position two. Position two comes directly after position one, just like when you're counting. So I go over here, he yanks it up. See, and it comes up in a really tight rotation because I'm still hanging on it. Right? So don't wave your arm up here. Because if I was still holding on it, you only get that much rotation. That's awesome. When this comes up like this, I trade hands and hug this. This is cooking it. This is just another wrist lock. I don't apply the wrist lock because I'm applying the leverage to the thing that comes out of the hand instead of the hand itself and the wrist. But I pull this in, and this goes down through the knuckle, like I'm doing this. Okay? If I do this on his weapon, it's a slide, I'm going to cut myself. I pull this in, and I'm on his hand, and this goes here, and it just comes out. He comes in, I pull this out of the way. There's position one, and he goes, no, and he yanks it back up. So I switch hands, and I don't reach up to get this. It's not necessary. I come right down through his index finger knuckle, and I'm bending the wrist, and it just pops out. Position one and then position two. We always practice them in order so that you're understanding how these things go. Right? I might not get this all the way to here before he pulls it back. I might go, he just yanks it back. All right, that's position two. Yes? Let's try it. Position one,